Hello friends, it's me Debbie, and today we are going in with my Colourpop, my Aurora Struck. Yes, and this palette looks so pretty. Look at that. These shades are so pretty. Let's see if they're just as pretty on the eyes. And you know, I'm not going to do swatches because I don't do swatches well. So, but we're going to go in and we are going to just get started. And I think I'm going to start off with, oh God, there's so many beautiful shades to start off with. I think I'm going to go in with this Icelandic, this grayish color here. I think we're going to go in there with that. So, do any of you use Colourpop? And if not, why? No, I'm just kidding. Now, I know a lot of people, they don't really care for Colourpop or, you know, Mom, here. Mama's got to put this down a minute. I'll put that over there. I got to get some bigger space here. So I'm just going to go in and, ooh, yeah. We're just going to kind of put this in the outer corner and the crease, and we're just going to kind of slap that on all over here. Oop, let me get this out of my corner. Yeah. There we go. Always keep Q-tips handy. And I have on my Juvia's Place eye primer. I used to not be an eye primer person. I was like, it does not do any good. Blah, 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 blah. And, you know, because honestly, I tried it and it just looked, it didn't do anything. It just made my eyes shadows messy. Well, what it was is I was using too much. And yes, when you use too much, it's gonna not do good. It's gonna look a little messy. So, and this goes on very pigmented, and buffs out, and you can really sheer it out too. So I really like that. But yeah, so I mean, when you're putting on eyeshadow primer, you don't need a lot. You just really need a little bit to go on there. I mean, and from all of the ones that I have used, you don't need to use a lot. Now, there is one that I do want to try, and that is from Kaleidos. I think that's how you pronounce it. I want to try Kaleidos brand. That's an eyeshadow brand that I do want to try this year too, is Kaleidos. I've heard so many good things about them. So, I mean, it's not going to be right off the bat, but sometime this year, I would like to try those. Kaleidos, and there's another one that has a lot of duochromes, and I probably can't pronounce it either. Uden's Eyes, one that I want to try. I am going to get some more Sydney Grace. But we're just going to try a bunch of different products and stuff on here and have fun. But we are going to do a lot of looks with just what I've gotten, what I have. Because, you know, I am a girl on a budget, babe on a budget, and we are gonna just do what we have. For starters, there are things that I want to be able to do. So to be able to do certain things, you gotta save up. And so that's what I want to do. And one of them is I need a stimulator put in my back. Another one. I want to have another stimulator for my arms. I've got one that's for my feet and legs. I need to have another one for my arms. And those are expensive. And my insurance does not pay for all of it. As we found out last year, it does not pay for, I mean, there's a big portion that we have to pay for ourselves up front, out of pocket. So, you know, we gotta try to be as frugal as we can if I want to have that done. So, so now I want to go in with, I've done some little bit of gray there. That's honestly a really nice little light wash of color. I don't use grays that often, but that's not bad. You could go in with a little a little duochrome or a glimmer, shimmer on the lids and a nice eyeliner and call it a day. Some lashes or mascara and say, boof, you're done. But we're not going to do that. No. We're not doing that. We are going to go, ooh, excusez-moi. We are going to go in with, where's my little favorite brush? Well, I can't find my little favorite brush today. So we are going to go in with this one. And I wish there was a very dark, deep, matte purple, but there's not. We have a shimmer purple called Stargazer. So let's just see where that will take us. Alrighty. Just gonna kind of use that as it's a kind of like a shimmer, but I am going to use it as a matte. You know, you don't have to use just mattes on your outer corner. You don't have to use just mattes on your eye. Sometimes I do like an all matte look. That's a very, very pretty purple though. But I do wish that there was a shade or two deeper in here that was matte. But I do like it. Okay, now I gotta come up with some different techniques, some different eye looks, people, because I do the same eye look over and over again. I need you guys to send me some challenging looks to do. I need to go on and start finding me some more challenging looks. I used to do some challenging looks all the time. And I've kind of gotten out of that. And I don't know why. I mean, I used to do challenges all the time. Or just get on here, just get my makeup out and just do some looks. And just play. Now I just don't think I do any of that anymore. I need to get back into that. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I'm kind of batch filming today, doing a couple of different looks. You may see my hair in different style. I may change shirts, I may not. But I did just do one with like an Aldi's find, which I really did enjoy that one. That was really nice. It wasn't my find, it was my husband's find. He finds a lot of good little things, little goodies. We'll give him kudos to that. I'll fix all of this. We'll just wait and see. Trust the process. Now, what am I going to go into? You know what? I think I'm going to go in with let's try this. Let's try this. We're going to go up here. We're going to take this green. Oh, that's a pretty green. That's pretty. But does that need to be darker? I'm thinking the answer to that might be yes. But now I gotta do this to this side. Oh, and I want to know if anybody's seen my friend Sylvia from Silver Curls. I have not seen her around in a while, and I worry. I haven't seen her. So if anybody has seen her, let her know that I have been asking about her. I just know that sometimes she is sick and she gets tired. I just want to know, you know, I'm praying for her. And I know that her husband Tony also has CRPS or RSD as they used to call it, and I know that that can be, if he is being affected with that, I know that can be very you know, that can take a toll not only on him but on her also. But I know that she also has some issues. So I just haven't seen her in a while, and if you see her, just tell her I said hi and I was worried about her and I am praying for her. So I usually see her. But I also have been watching on, I don't know if you guys have seen it, and I will there is a collab going around. Yes. And it is called Mission Impossible. Now, it has a few of my friends in it. And I would love for you to go watch their videos, especially if you are someone who thinks things are impossible to do. I would love for you to go watch Leanne Dalton, Andy Does Stuff, Makeup and Chaos, Dion Loves Makeup, and Erica Conger. You need to go watch every single one of them and watch their Mission Impossible. They've done a great job. They've done a very great job, ladies. Kudos to you. I mean, snaps. Snaps all around. You guys done a great job. Great job explaining why it's a Mission Impossible. Things are not impossible. And I liked how that was said best. And I think it was Ashley that said it best. I'm possible. That's what impossible is. I'm possible. And that was something by, I think it was Audrey Hepburn. She said that. But, and that's what it is. I'm possible. Nothing is impossible. If you keep on saying that's impossible to do, that's impossible to do, it's going to be impossible to do. I mean, granted, if it's something that is physically, you physically cannot do it for one reason. No, that's a different story. But, you know, for medical reasons. Like Ash was talking about, you know, her anxiety and her depression. I go through the same thing. Anxiety, depression, agoraphobia. That was so bad at one time that I thought it was going to be impossible for me to ever step out that door again. For me to ever do anything outside again except for the doctor. I thought that was it. I'm over. That's it. Done. And I would always say that. I was sitting in the doctor's office. It's going to be impossible. I'll never be able to do that again. Ever. And like, say that again. Why? And, you know, we worked on things, talked things, you know, long process. But, and, you know, medication, you know, through medication, through counseling, through techniques that I can do, I've been able to overcome a lot of that. Is there things that I'm not going to be able to do? Yes. But I can accommodate them to where I can do them a certain way. So, I'm going to try to find some glitter. I have got some NYX glitter glue around here and I can't find it. I know I didn't put it up anywhere and give it to nobody. I wouldn't have done that. But yes, this is my hard candy glitter primer. But yes, like, you know, walking. I thought I was over and done with, you know. Walking was something that was not going to be done again. I was never going to be walking again. And then you know, and then once I started, like, oh my gosh. I got up and I actually walked from the living room, from the bedroom to the kitchen. Oh my gosh. I walked outside to the car. And then I walked to the doctor's office. I'm going with I don't know. We're just going to go in. And then I'll show you what shades I went in with. But I was just so shocked. And this was after I had my stimulator. You know, before my stimulator, I thought everything was impossible for me to do. Now, am I going to be able to walk a 7-mile hike? Probably not. Now, that I know is stretching it. Will I be able to hopefully get into a scooter and do it? I would love to be able to get to be able to afford one of those 4-wheel drive scooters and go. To go on a hike with my husband on a 4-wheel drive scooter. That would be awesome. Those things are so expensive, but no. But I'm working up to where, you know, I can on days, you know, I take my scooter, we go for a walk, and sometimes I can actually get off my scooter and I can walk around a little bit with my, you know, I use a cane. So that was something I worked up to. It wasn't impossible for me to walk again. It you know, it happened. Do I still have the pain? I do. I still have the pain. I still have the anxiety. I I still have, I can have anxiety. I can have meltdowns. But sometimes those meltdowns are okay. My husband can help me through them, or I can help myself through them. But you know, they're okay. But things aren't impossible for me to get through. My agoraphobia is so much better. I can now open the windows. I can now open the, the curtains and look outside. Now, if my husband's here, I do have a little bit of trouble with that. If my husband's not here. If he's not here, then I do have a little bit of issue. But if he's here, I don't keep it a dungeon. It doesn't have to be a dungeon if he's not here. If we're in our town and he's going to run into the store real quick, he can do that. But that's stuff that, that was stuff that I had to work on. Because it's not, sometimes it doesn't come overnight, but I worked on it. And yeah, we was able to do it. And it's fun. It's great. And so we're able to do things and enjoy things a lot better than this, since we can do that. Just like I've been able to go visit my daughter now, because I've been able to get out of the house and been able to travel. I wasn't able to visit her back in 2016 when my grandson was born. I was visiting her every 6 weeks or so. Then when this happened with my legs in 2017, it stopped. And I wasn't able to go out there and visit because I couldn't. I couldn't get out of the house. No matter what. I mean, granted it was my daughter, but I could not see myself getting out of the house even for her. It was just made it just so hard. But now what I'm doing is I went in with this towards the outer part of my lid. This one on the inner part of my lid. And now I'm going in, I think with this shade on, I'll show you. And this is it's called No Sleep. Me and this shade should get along just fine. Yeah. That's another big doozy is, I don't really get a lot of sleep. But you know what? Get used to that. I will someday. But there's some days are better than others that I do get some sleep. Some days I don't, and I can go weeks and I will not get a lot of good sleep. Oh, I kind of like that. That's kind of pretty. It's kind of a light lavender-like shade, and that's really pretty. But yeah, and your body does kind of get used to it, and then after a while, it will kind of just, I don't know, fall. I think it'll get tired. And I think that's what happened to mine. I just got tired. And you think, after you just get so tired, you just fall asleep. But that doesn't always happen for me. I really like to flare these out. Okay, I did go on and get me some eyeshadow. I mean, some liners. Some liners on Amazon. Big mistake. I should have listened to all you people and went to Colourpop and got them. So that's where I'm going to have to go. They were not as good as what I thought. Rainbow eyeliners. Langmani or something. These are not good. I cannot get them to stay in my waterline. I can't even get some of them to show up in that. Yeah, they're not very good. I just don't care for them. So, I think I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this palette. It's so pretty. There's some duochromes in here. We're going to get a lot of use out of this. I know some people really didn't care for this palette, but, you know, I just don't think they knew how to use it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, some people just don't like Colourpop. And I will say Colourpop has some hits and misses. I'm saying that this is a hit. I really do like this. What do I want to put on the underneath? I think I'm going to take this Orca, this really dark blue here. And I think I'm going to take that on the underneath. This is so pretty. This really is. I really like this shade too. You know, and I haven't been much into blues, but I got now my comfort zone and started blues again. I'm like, I used to wear blues, you know, but that was back when I was a teenager. But on them again, and my eyes are so watery, and now this does not really want to stick, but it's going to. And this is NYX. Is it gonna, do I have some in here? Do I? Well, I thought I did, and I don't, so this is trash. Well, that's one way. So I guess we'll go in with our... What am I going to go in with? I could go in with the Wet n Wild I used yesterday. If I want to do the blue again. Or do I want to use green? I got blue. I might as well do this one. Woo! I'm gonna have to go in there and fix that, because that is like all over my lashes. That was good, Deb. Yep, that was good. Just kidding, it wasn't. And do you guys ever talk to yourself too like that? You know, sit here and talk to yourself in the third person. I do it all the time. Oh, and there was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. It's like, you know, I haven't said anything to my husband yet about this, but last night, I don't know how many of you believe in anything like this, but last night I'm laying in bed, mind my own business, watching YouTube. And keep seeing shadows. Now, mind you, my husband's in bed. Nobody around. Everybody in bed. It's supposed to be in bed. Keep seeing these shadows. Keep seeing these shadows. And I'm like, okay. Has to be lights, okay? Has to be lights. I'm like, no, there's no, cars cannot, you can't see lights. There's no lights can be seen from here. So then I start kind of freaking out a little bit. I'm like, okay, we're going to go in with the Kill Lash. The Clio Kill Lash Super Proof Mascara. I don't know why I say it like that, but it is. But I'm like, okay, this is really bothering me. So I'm like, okay. And it keeps going. We got a food room. Well, another bedroom. And it's going like from there to the bathroom. Just keeps like a walk. I'm like, oh, it's really starting to bother me. And I'm telling you people, I had my dad with me last night. I swear. I don't know what it was, but my daddy was visiting last night. And usually it's my mom. But that was just bothering me last night. And I don't know why he was visiting me last night. But he was. And they always do this when I'm extremely tired. And I mean, at first I was kind of a little bit taken back and I was a little scared. I was. But he kept on going back and forth to the bathroom. Which at nighttime was something that my dad did. Because he always had to pee. But yeah, and then once I realized that it was my dad, I was okay. And I told him that he just needed to go to bed. I said, Dad, you just need to go to bed and leave me alone. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to sleep. I'm okay. I did tell him, I said, I'm okay. I'm watching YouTube. I got friends and I'm watching YouTube. And I think that he went maybe one more time, but he just kept on going from that one bedroom and to the bathroom. And I was like, after that, it's like, okay. But I know it was my dad. I just know it was. I don't know if any of you guys believe any of that, but I do. I've been visited by my mom and by my dad. My grandpa and my mama used to visit me when I was younger. My grandpa did he used to visit me when I was pregnant with my last one. He would let me know. With my son Zachary, he would let me know that everything was okay. there's reasons to why he would let me know that. But yeah, he would let me know everything was okay. They were going to be okay. Go to the doctor. It's going to be okay. So, and it was. We're going to have to do some cleanup. Oh. Yeah, major cleanup because of watery eyes. But this right here is a mascara, especially if you have stick straight lashes. I don't. I have, my lashes curl pretty good. I usually don't use a curler. But if you have stick straight lashes, whoo, I recommend this. Curl your lashes, put this on, and your lashes will stay curled. They will stay however you put them until you take it off. This is great. Great, great, great. I love this mascara. And you can find it on Amazon. If I can remember, I will put the link in the description. But if not, I'll just at least put the name of the product. But oh, that is so pretty. I'm really kind of liking that today. Let's see how this shade works. It's called Head North, and it is a shimmery shade. A white, oh, okay. I like that. That might replace my Jaclyn Hill. I think it will. Yep, I think I just found my shade to replace Jaclyn. Sorry. Love it. Very, very pretty. I am not at all disappointed. Not at all disappointed. So, now I think I'm going to go in. This is from Oakland. It is, I think I've got this in either got an ice cream or slate glam. It's a shimmering face palette. And I think I'm going to go in with a nice little pink shade. Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't have to use highlighter. I just like it. I know when I start doing my decade looks, you know, they didn't use highlighter. They didn't use bronzer. Most of the time they used eyeliner. Eyeliner and blush. Mascara. That was it. Can you see my eyes are still watering? Yes, yes they are. Okay. One little let me take this little brush here to kind of blend it. Wait a minute. I think now I want to take this matte pink. I'm going to incorporate that. Yeah, I like that. Really feel like I need to find something to brighten it up just a little. Just a little. Oh yeah. Okay. Woohoo. Oh yeah. Yeah, yep. Now, I think I need to just go in here with a little bit more. I should have probably come in here if I wanted some bolder lashes, but could have done my Everlash. I will be doing my Everlash lashes here before long. Are some magnetic lashes that I really do like. Let's go in with this Disco Queen, which I think I got this one in the not sure. I think this come in a Slay Glam or ice cream. One of those. Really want some more pinky blush. Do I do it? And here we go. Now, what we did is I used transition. I used my gray. And then I went in with this on the outer edge. Use this. I used those. And then we used a little bit of this. And then I used this. Oh, and I use some of the green here. This green and this green. And under the eyes, I went in with this blue. And I think I could, I mean, to make it more dramatic, I could have went in with, you know, some lashes. But I'm really liking this. I think we're going to get some nice looks out of this. Some greens. Can't wait to use all of those greens there. Do that row. I think we're going to do one row. We'll do row and row, row. Going to get quite a few looks out of this. I'm very pleased with this palette. These blend together perfectly. I'm very pleased with it. I love Colourpop. Done a great job. But I thank you for coming by. I thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate every minute that you guys come here. Please subscribe and like this video. Share it out to your friends. And please stay blessed, stay beautiful, and I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.